is your next interval workout for week 4. This interval is going to consist of a high intensity interval of 30 seconds and a low intensity of 15 seconds. And we have 4 movements. The movements are Russian twists, single leg deadlifts, plank leg lifts, and then lateral squat steps. So I'll take you through all of them and show you the modifications so you can find one that works really well for you. So we'll start with the Russian twist. We've done this in other earlier HIIT workouts. So we want to get in a nice position, sitting up tall on our butt with our knees slightly bent, legs close together, holding a weight in our hands. It can be a medicine ball, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or we can hold nothing if we want a little modification. And we're just going to lean back from here, lift our legs off the ground, squeezing our thighs together, and tap the object, whether it's a dumbbell or kettlebell, to the side while maintaining a nice flat back. Now we want to try to move our legs as little as possible and really feel it in our core and our obliques, those side abdominal muscles. So as far as modifications, like I said before, you can use no weight. Just use your hands tapping from side to side. Or we can take our feet up and bring it down. That way we have a little bit more base of support on the ground. Or the next thing we can do is separate our feet and almost straighten them and lean back a little bit less. Tap, tap, side to side, making this much easier on our lower back. So that's the first one, our Russian twist. Next one we're going to go into is a single leg deadlift. So we can take our dumbbells or a kettlebell, and we're going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders back. And when I say shoulders back, I mean think about your shoulder blades actually pushing down into your back. So I don't want a big squeeze like this. I want your shoulders to push down. That's going to engage your lats. So we're going to start by putting all our weight on one leg. Just have a soft knee, and as my head goes forward, my leg goes up in the back. I'm keeping my palms facing back and close to my stable leg. So it's kind of a little seesaw. My head goes down, my leg goes up. The back leg that's moving is staying nice and straight. And we can switch that to the other side. And if it's too much to use weight right now, we can always just keep our hands in front of us, unweighted, and work on the balance and control that this movement takes. Okay? And again, we don't have a certain place that we need to reach down to the ground. If reaching to your knee is what you're able to do, that's fine. Then just come right back up. If you want to reach all the way down to the ground, that's good too. We just want to maintain a nice tight core and make sure that nothing is hunching or sagging when we come down. So the next movement is going to be a plank leg lift. We're going to come down to, again, our perfect plank position. Making sure our butt is tucked, elbow pits point out, and I'm pushing away from the floor with locked out elbows. And we're going to alternate lifting legs. So I'm just going to lift my legs straight up and down, tapping my toe, maintaining my position in my upper body. So for modification, we can come down onto our knees, still with a tight core, tucking my butt under and straightening the leg one at a time. Reaching down, reaching down. And if you just are working on getting to plank on your hands and toes, you can definitely just hold the plank for the whole interval. If you want to just stay here and really work on getting a good plank position in. Our next movement is going to be a lateral squat step. We're going to start off, feet underneath of our hips, chest up. I want your hands either in front of you or on your hips. And we're just going to get into a quarter squat position, making sure my knees don't pass too far over my toes. And we're going to take 2 steps to the right, 2 steps left. So step, 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 step. We're never coming out of this quarter squat. We're taking nice lateral steps, really feeling a little burn in our quads, and driving through our heels. We don't want to do this movement on our toes. We're not going to engage the right muscles. Sit down, all through the back part of our foot, our heels, and midfoot. All right, so I'm already out of breath just demoing all of those, so I'm sure you guys will have a good time with these movements. So for more information, you can check out Trainer Eyes, and I hope you guys kill this workout.